Namaste, yogis and yoginis. Welcome once again to Yoga with Vic from Rome. If you haven't guessed, apart from the fence, which is not very nice, but look at this very old temple that is actually falling apart. So many of them. Don't know which one's this, but definitely an old piece that, has to be taken care of. Anyway, let's go back to our yoga, which is what we're going to do today. Welcome to this yoga for everyone, no matter how big, small, thin, big, body shape you have, age you are, or level of yoga. Today we're going to do more a yin class. So very chill, relaxed, nothing strenuous, no sweaty. You can put your jumper on. You can do this just before going to sleep because you're going to sleep so much better. So are you ready to rock and roll? I hope you are. And we're going to do something, you're going to start with something that is, especially for women, it's quite hard, which is a toe stand. So you're going to put your hands on the floor at the moment, in all fours. The toes are going to be on the floor and you're going to stand on your heels. And you might already feel like, oh my goodness, this is intense. Yes, it is. But that's because we keep walking with the wrong shoes. We mistreat our feet so badly, so the soles are really struggling. If you think this is too much, just give yourself a break, come up, come down. And if you think, I'm not feeling this at all, then you can come up with your hands towards the back and make it a bit more intense and also do a bit of a back bend. However feels good. If you think, oh, this is great and I can stay here for 5 minutes, great. If you prefer to come up and stay in your toe stand, hands on the lap, you can close your eyes, do whatever feels good. You'll probably feel the intensity, so think about something else. Focus on your nose, focus on your shoulder, which is actually a really good idea. Just feel the shoulders going down, relaxing, always away from ears. Check on your chest, is it expanding, is it tight? Can you fit more air inside? Fill it up with a lot of oxygen and let it go. Your arms, are they relaxed at this very moment? Nothing has to be tense, we're just stretching. That's the idea, stretch it out, find more spaces. And very slowly and mindfully, if you're on your hands, come back to toe stand. If you're like this, then we're going to go again to all fours, kind of all fours. Put your hands on the floor. Let's go to downward dog, soft downward dog, nothing really big. And then from here, we're going to lift the right leg and it's going to come between the hands. The left knee is going to the floor and we're going to go to a dragon pose. So you can move the right foot slightly to the right and you can stay here. Beautiful, already stretching a lot of the left hip flexor. And if you think, great, remember you have to do about 40% of your capacity. So if you think you can do all the way, just do half of it or even less than half of it. If you think, okay, this is good, or you have a prop, you can have a block or your bolster, cushions, pillows. You can actually go onto your pillows and go a little bit lower. And if you think this is great, okay, just stay there and breathe. Remember to pat your knee. I mean, I've got kind of a soft grass here, but if you do have a very strong and hard floor, I recommend to put a little pad. You can fold the mat, put a cushion, small one. There's some special pads that they actually sell, but you don't need that. I mean, you just need anything that is slightly cushiony, a towel, anything. And I'm not boycotting the guys who invented the pads, but there's no need to just buy everything. Otherwise we end up just carrying so much stuff. And I'm very light when it comes to yoga. I just carry very little, as you can see. Just my mat. And when I'm traveling, I don't even have my props, which I actually love. Okay, from here we're going to do a little bit of a angled dragon. So we're going to move towards the angle. So instead of moving towards the leg, we're going to move away from the leg and slightly towards the left corner and move a little bit in an angle and push the leg away, so the knee is going to go away from us. It's a slightly different version of the one that we just did. opening more the hips, the hip flexors, even the inner thighs, everything is working. You can close your eyes and breathe it in and out. Listen to your body always. Don't do anything that inflicts pain. A little bit of ooh, it hurts a tiny bit is good. A lot of ooh, I can't stand this is not a good idea. Come up on your hands, and the right leg's going to come up to the back. We're going to do a few circles back and forth, just to move the hips that have been stretching so much right now. Clockwise, and then we can change anti-clockwise. Wherever you started doesn't really matter, as long as you move everything. Okie doke. Now tuck the toes. Let's do another soft down dog. Just an excuse to lift the left leg and put it outside of the left leg, of the left hand. Sorry. Right knee goes to the floor. You can pat it if you need to. And from here, you can also open a little bit the right knee in a kind of a winged dragon. You can stay here on your hands. You can even prop yourself with some blocks. If it feels good, you can always lower to your elbows, to your forearms. Again, use any props that you have. Don't think that advanced yoga means no props. It's very much the opposite. Advanced yoga is doing the yoga that is good for you, not for anybody else. It's your body, your rules. So please be always very conscious. Don't follow anything that you see around. It's like, oh, I want to do like that. You can have goals. You want to achieve something, that's great. But remember, we all have different bodies. And we all go through different phases in life. It doesn't mean that we'll always be able to do everything we see. Because sometimes the anatomy of our body does not allow so. I mean, for instance, I used to do a lot of stuff, and then I got so many injuries that nowadays I know my limits. And why would I go through a lot of pain to just overcome its limits? I just do whatever feels good. Let's go to this angle pose. So remember, move a little bit towards the right in a little bit of an angle. So we feel a slight different position. You can also push a little bit the left leg towards the outside. You can go even in the blade of your left foot if it feels good. So you have a angled and a winged dragon. The important thing is we're stretching here the psoas, the hip flexor. Breathe it, bring this oxygen to your body. The fascia is already feeling super happy, bringing all this beautiful elastin and collagen. The hyaluronic acid is just coming all over the place. Instead of buying it in the shop for a huge amount of money, you can produce it naturally. It's just called yin yoga. Natural producers of acid, the good one. A couple more breaths here. Very slowly and mindfully climb yourself up and bring the left leg against towards the back. And let's do some circles, some hip circles. You can start clockwise or anti-clockwise. It doesn't matter because we're going to turn around. And again, no rules. However it feels good, you can just pass by kind of a cobra wrap dog. Oh, just move it, it feels good. Oh, amazing. Turn around. Oh, yes. Keep going. One more. And let's go to the next one, which is half saddle. Half saddle, we're going to sit down on the floor, and here I'm kind of going down, so I think it might work out this better. This is way better. Okay, the right leg is going to come to the back, so just fold it, both knees up together, and just the right leg is folded, and then you can just stay here. You can just prop yourself on the back. You can put a beautiful bolster behind you. You can go on your forearms, and this is already beautiful. So you can stay there, kind of half saddle, stretching the quad, stretching the back. And if you feel like, oh, I can do this, you can go all the way. In my case, I can feel that the leg is coming up. So I feel that it's better just to come up on my elbows, because for some reason my leg does not give me so much space. And you just can close your eyes. And if I had a bolster, I would definitely use a bolster, and I'll just lay down and relax. And I invite you to do so if it feels good, because it is blissful when you have a couple of pillows, a bolster, anything that allows you to relax, so you don't have to bank on your elbows and on your shoulders. You can fully let go. We bring in a lot of juices to the knee, stretching the quad also. Even the ankle is getting benefited. And I know, because I twisted my ankle about 1,000 times when I was a youngster, even younger than now. So my ankles are pretty rigid. So that's why I love working on this, because I feel the difference afterwards. Okay, slowly and mindfully prop yourself up. Come. Both legs together, together. Just looking up the knees, and go to windshield wiper. So towards the sides. Just move the knee a little bit to recover, let the blood flush through it again. And we're gonna go for the other side, so extend the right leg ahead of you. The left knee folds, and the left foot comes towards the left glute. So you can see this pretty well. And you see, this one is better for me, and then here I can go all the way back. But you don't have to. You can just prop yourself again on your elbows, use the bolster, or if you want to go all the way down, just chill there, relax. We're always asymmetrical. You can also put the hands above you. You can open like a W, or you can leave them aside along the body. However feels more free, more chilled, more relaxed. And again, that fascia of the knee, of the leg, getting pampered, getting all the fluids. Enjoy. Oh, you see, now that I'm propped up, I could fall asleep in here. Sound of the birds, different birds. Some of them are more harmonious than others. And I can feel some of them flapping right above me. Maybe you can see them in camera, but you're not supposed to. You're supposed to be with your eyes closed. So chill there. Enjoy. 3 more breaths. And very slowly and mindfully, you come up on your elbows. Extend the left leg ahead of you. Feet the width of the mat. And let's do again this windshield wipers to the right and the left. Just let the blood flush all over the body. Let the hips move to the sound of whatever music you want to play. And let's go towards the back. So let's go and lay on the floor. We're going to grab the right knee, bring it towards your chest, extend the right arm to the right, and the left is going to go towards, the right knee is going to go towards the left. And try to keep the right shoulder stuck to the floor. Beautiful twist. And if you fancy doing the version of cat pulling its tail, you bend the left knee, bring it towards your glute, and you grab it with your right hand. And then you extend and stretch the quad too. Keep looking right and twisting all the body. Close your eyes if it feels good. Enjoy the twist, enjoy the stretch. You can release the left foot if you had it before. Just let it go. Slowly turn to the other side, passing through the center. Release the right knee on the floor. Grab the left knee, bring it towards your chest, and push it with your own hand towards the right. And the left arm can be extended, or if we're going to go to the other version, just keep it there. But try to keep the shoulders as close as possible to the floor and bring, oh my goodness, that feels so good. Bring the right knee towards the left knee now towards the floor. And if you want to do the version of cat pulling its tail, if you did it on the other side, you want to try here, or if you want to explore something different, for the right knee, grab, if I can find it, there you go, here it is. Grab the right foot with the left leg, with the left arm, the left hand, look left, and you have this beautiful stretch of the right thigh, the right quad, and a great, gorgeous spinal twist. And you can keep pushing with your right hand, the left knee towards the floor. I'm going to tell you the secret. There's some stinging nettles here around me. I just found out because they are really itchy. But you know what? Just breathe through it. My body's so happy at the moment. The spine is getting such a great twist. We need to move the spine in all different directions. And we tend to bend forward, but we don't do a lot of back bends or twist. So you have to give yourself that beautiful prize, that reward for the day. Okay, slowly come back to the center. Let's do a bit of a happy baby, which is always fantastic. So bring the legs to the chest. You can grab either your toes, the exterior part of the blade of the foot. You can grab your knees, just can grab them even from behind. So behind your knees and the crease, the side of the feet or the toes, and push the knees down towards the floor. Remember to always extend the neck, because sometimes we tend to look up, not look down. And if it feels great, you can just rock and roll yourself a little bit towards the sides, very mildly. It's not something crazy. Push down. Always remember we open the hips. Feel the whole spine, the whole column stuck on the floor. Feel every single vertebra touching the ground. Even the lower ones, even the tail is almost down on the floor. Feel that grounding. Move a little bit to the sides. If you want to stretch one leg, like the right one, and bring it back. Left leg, bring it back. Just getting in touch with our hamstrings. You can alternate. Sometimes we go, oh goodness, this is painful. I feel a lot of tension. So that is when you need to take care of your body most. So do it mildly. Do it to the degree that it feels ooh, but not ow. And you can do both at the same time. Again, if it feels great. And always bending the degree that you need. Okay, bring them back. Release the feet, release the back of the knees, whatever you were holding. Give yourself a huge hug. You're in a asana. Okay, hug your knees very, very strongly. And now the forehead comes to the knees. Bring it. Take a big sip of air. Another one. And release all the way down. Let it all go. Shavasana. Palms looking up. Find a comfortable position. Relax the shoulders completely on the floor. Relax the thighs, the calves. Feel the grounding, feel the heaviness of your body. Tuck slightly the chin so you find the length of the neck. And just close your eyes and get ready just for a very easy, peaceful day, for a lovely afternoon, for a mild, quiet evening, and for a great sound sleep. You can even visualize yourself tucked in your bed, closing your eyes and falling asleep very peacefully. Nothing disturbing you, nothing bothering you. If there's anything that is spinning, write it down. Get a piece of paper, a notebook, and make sure everything that needs to be done in the following day is written down. It's not bugging you. It's just going around your mind and it does not allow you to sleep. And I feel them drifting away. That's the wish you feel too. And please feel free to drift away, to fall asleep, to take a nap, to snore it away. For the sake of time, I'm just going to come up, slightly move, fingers, toes, and very, very slowly, you can prop yourself up, roll, just come to a comfortable seated position. Bow the chin slightly, hands in front of your heart, in front of your chest. Looking inwards in a gesture of gratitude, because we should be grateful for these beautiful stretches, for having the ability to go back to our roots, to who we are truly, because we are flexible, we're supple, we just lose it if we don't use it. So thank you so much for being with me today. It's always an honor, a pleasure. I'll see you very shortly. Namaste.